What it do, flight crew? FTC. Flight team, stand up! It's September. Love all my FTC members. We got some controversial-ish, man. Now, you guys already know right off the bat, before we even continue, we always have these disclaimers. Any type of drama we react to, especially when it has absolutely 0, 100,000 infinity% to do not with us. You know what I'm saying? We are neutral. You know what I'm saying? I have very, very little information because, like, basically, long story short, the past couple of days, man, I'm about to be close to closing out on a so fresh and so clean house up in this thing. So I've been back and forth, you know what I'm saying, between, like, the stuff that's been happening, like, in the YouTube community. But I've had a lot of people tag me. Basically, I guess, okay, so it first started out, actually, my homeboy that I've grown up with since I was, like, in elementary school in Florida, I knew it was actually serious because he tagged me in a post that I guess Chris, he made on Instagram, but I think he's removed at this point. I'm talking about this because last time I checked, like, a couple hours ago, it wasn't up. But basically, I guess he was, like, calling out Nick Briz, like, the whole Savage Squad and everything like that, and was saying this and that. Apparently now he has a full truth video on everything that's apparently happened. Like I said, whatever happens between, Savage Squad or Chris and Nick, I have nothing but respect for everybody in the Savage Squad. Shout out to them. They've, had multiple videos, as you can clearly see on the channel, that have, got us, paid the bills, as Cash would say. So we're not going to be up in here shitting on anybody and disrespecting anybody and anything. We're just going to keep it neutral, see what went on, give very light opinions but still take no sides. And I also got some so fresh or clean Starbucks, so this is a mukbang, 2 videos in 1, We got the bacon Gouda sandwich, from Starbucks, Then we got the so fresh or clean cinnamon coffee cake warmed up. Make sure they warm it up because there's 2 options. You can have it cold, warmed up. You have to have it warmed up, And then we got the strawberry lemonade refresher large. Hey, man, life is good. Let's check it out.
What's good, everybody? I'm Chris with the Wrist, and I'm here with Chris.
Now, originally, Chris also had a full live stream, which I was going to plan on reacting to, but he literally just dropped this, 10 hours ago or whatever, or last night and everything. So I guess, apparently, and then people was telling me to react to this version. You know what I'm saying? It probably maybe more detailed.
And this is the truth on why Chris left Savage.
Okay.
You know my fucking body. Talking about.
Oh, I thought he was about to say a song. I don't want to get no copyright in this bit, man. Can't get no copyright in this bit. Shout out to Chris. Fire song, though. Can't get no copyright in this bit, man. You know what I'm saying? Skip ahead. It's a long intro, buddy. Make that thing like 8 seconds. Constructive criticism, though.
Gotcha, bro, man. Shit was a good idea.
Whoa, hold on. Gotta pray before we eat. Come on, Jesus, be my God. Let this food be blessed to us. Amen.
So, let's just get straight into it. Who is Chris White?
Chris White is essentially, I'm just a Brooklyn kid, man. Kid from Brooklyn who came up from nothing. I grew up playing in the parks, playing park basketball, doing what I do now, my whole life, which is Brooklyn, Ended up getting into music, getting into artistry and stuff like that, and started creating.
Music?
Yeah.
So, how's that been going? Do you still do music?
Yeah. I got my own studio here. I make bangers, big records. Written a few records that are major. Just essentially, right now, just kind of focused on basketball content. I'm gonna start mixing it in. Bangers on the way. Actually, the intro to this one, I'm gonna use one of my records.
Right. So then going from music and now doing basketball, how did you meet Nick Briz?
Alright, so one of my boys, Tommy, he lives out here. I had just moved out here last October. And then Tommy always involve me in runs and league games, stuff like that. So what I did was, shout out to Tommy Handles, the vibes. I went ahead and pulled up to one of the runs. He said it was gonna be a lit day at the park. I had some extra time, so I pulled up. When I pulled up, I didn't even know that Nick was gonna be there. And I had actually played with Nick because this kid Austin invited me to go play with him at some San Lando run. I played with him once, and then pretty much I just, Nick, I saw him, he pulled up, whatever. We ended up playing against him. We won the game before, so we played against him, and he just had a mismatch, man. He was getting a lot of breakaway buckets. Actually, we lost that first game, but his man, one of his boys on his team, like, tried to get crazy with me, bro. And he was just, he yelled out, "Shut the fuck up!" And I was just like, he pushed the wrong button, man. So I basically pretty much told him, bro, I'll punch you something my day. I'll punch you dead in your face, bro. Like, I'll turn the cameras off, remember my ones and tough, man. That's how that went. And then, you know, Nick was like, "Oh my God."
And that's how it all happened.
"Oh my God. Yeah. This is just what I need." And that's how I met Nick.
Oh, okay. So, what's the situation with your prior teammates?
With Chauncey and Carlos, and I mean, nothing. There's no situation. You know what I mean? It is what it is. That they have an option, man. You know, I hit Chauncey up. I hit Carlos. I'm the one who exposed to Carlos originally. You know how much Nick is making, and what the bread situation was like, and how he's getting treated, and what he's getting. The situation was always love. It's always love with Carlos, Chauncey. Man, they didn't do nothing to me. You know what I mean? If anything, me and Chauncey, in fact, me and Chauncey in a situation where there was some shit going on, and we kind of rode together. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't, I just made sure it was a one. It's not like, we put in like some major stain. But I made sure it was a one-on-one so he didn't get jumped that day. And then, dude tried to sucker punch me and Chauncey and Carlos ran him down. So if anything, like, those my dogs. I fuck with them, bro.
So, what was your relationship like with Nick? Was it positive, negative? What was it like?
For the most part, the relationship with Nick was pretty positive, man. But there was just a lot of confrontational moments and just character traits that I noticed, bro. Like every time I spoke to him, he just completely, always made sure that he mentioned how he didn't feel like he owed anybody anything from the channel. That's like, "Oh, this is mine. I built this. I don't owe anybody anything." And it was when I noticed that type of behavior that I kind of realized, all right, I have to do everything for myself here. I have to take the situation I'm in.
Now, we're not gonna pause the video too much, but I told you guys I do give light opinions. All right, so like the first thing that seems to be the biggest problem is the whole money situation, which most likely is 98% of the time why groups fall out. Now, with stuff like that, I feel like that should have been, whoever was responsible for that, it should have been put up front. It seems like they kind of let it slide for a couple months, or, you know what I'm saying? That's where, you mess up. You can't let it slide for so long. You know what I'm saying? He was mentioning that, in the beginning, or overall, he's a positive person, but he will have certain things of confrontational moments or character questioning. If it was just something with the money, I feel like, maybe it should have been a situation where you should have sat down right from the get-go after that first video. And then if it didn't turn out the way you wanted, then you should have took it, accordingly. You know what I'm saying? But what do y'all think?
Bro, the only reason why I have a channel is because when we went to LA to play 2 Hype, I basically told Nick, I'm bringing my cameraman, I'm shooting my content, or I'm not playing. When we got to LA after I paid for my own hotel stay and everything, Nick didn't even cover the trip. He bought me a $250 Spirit flight ticket. I didn't pay for the hotel. I paid for my own hotel there, right? Mind you, he's making thousands of dollars off the video. You know how much money he made off the 2 Hype video? He made a ton, but he didn't even cover my fucking hotel. I got there, had my cameraman, who also, skipped out on making bread to pull up to come, because it's really just my dog. He wasn't even really a cameraman. He's just my dog. Shout out to RJ with a real spill. You know the vibes. So we pulled up, and we were there, and Nick tried to tell me that Chris London said that I couldn't film. Bring my cameraman to the run. I confirmed with Chris London that Chris London never said that, bro. He never told Nick that I can't run, that I can't bring my cameraman to the run. Right. So Nick was intentionally trying to make it so I can't get the content. While we were there, he was being a piece of shit. Like he was just being an asshole about my camera guy, making it awkward. Right. All right? Here's a true story. My cameraman is my dog. He's my friend. All right? And he's not really, my new one is different, but the one that shot 2 Hype game was there, right? Homie shot the 1v1 with Cash Nasty. After the game, he sat down and he watched the clips from the check ball with Cash Nasty. Alright? After that, I ended up booking too short of a stay. We stayed an extra day. The homie Iman is staying with some dude, Josh, that is like, I guess used to be Nick's original cameraman. I don't know. But he was there with Iman in the room. Iman tells me, since I booked too short of a stay, I had to check out the 16th. The 17th, we're outside at lunch, and I'm like, oh, I got panic to go do whatever. Make a long story short, Iman offers me to leave my camera and my stuff and my belongings inside of his room and sleep on a cot in the room instead of just having to buy a new room. Right. Everything was all good. It was all planned. Me and Josh went to go, which is the old cameraman, I guess, went to go buy some loud. We were chilling, burning, chilling, whatever. All of a sudden, I go out to eat. While I'm out to eat, 11:30 at night, I get a text message, oh, you can't stay. Basically saying, oh, Josh is making it a big deal. You can't sleep in the room. After I was gone all day and my stuff was in the room all day.
Right. This was Iman saying this?
Yes.
Okay.
11:30 at night. Now it's 11:30 at night at LA, the last night there. The flight's not till 10 o'clock at night the next day. 10 p.m. in the evening. I got nowhere to stay. I'm scrambling. I'm trying to find a room. There's no rooms. Everything's booked. Everything's sold out.
Right.
I booked a flight. I ended up paying more money to book a flight 10 in the morning and head home next day. I get home, I edit the video, I go to get everything done, I edit the mic'd up 5v5 2 height. After I'm done, I go to try to do the 1v1, I have a cache. The footage is deleted. It's gone. It's not on my camera. How? Where? My boy literally confirmed, yo, I watched the footage, like 3 minutes of it. You checked up the ball, everything. The Cash Nasty footage is gone. Only reason why I have that footage is because Cash sent it to me. Because he shot away his camera as well. Shout to Cash, man. Fucking realist, man. I swear, bro. Anyway.
So, following that up, how is his relationship with his other teammates? Nick.
Nick's relationship with the team?
Yeah.
Bro, it's just so two-faced. I'm gonna be real, bro. Dude's just two-faced, bro. He's so two-faced. In front of them, yo, I love you, you're my brother, you're this, you're that. You know, Carlos, oh, yeah, I got you, all that shit, right? Bro, as soon as they're not around, it's just me and him, we're talking. He's talking about how Carlos is fucking terrible. You know, but, you know, at this point, he's the entertainer, so we have to keep him around no matter what. So every other day is a conversation about who's replacing Iman. Every other day. Literally.
Is that to do with the fake beard?
Chauncey, you know, in front of, oh, you my brother. I've even posted a screenshot. Oh, you my brother, and I'll especially go to war with you. Right? Bro, I literally have text messages with a dude named John that we pulled up to RDV because he wanted to replace Iman. Or Iman, Chauncey. He literally would say how he doesn't feel like he should pay Chauncey.
Nick doesn't.
Yeah. Bro, I could easily get somebody else here that, you know, is just going to be blessed to be a part of the opportunity, he says. He's like, giving and paying him money, like I can get an A1 hooper, he says, to come play. And I had to argue with him. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? Chauncey's been with us from the jump. Pay the man, bro. Like, what are you doing? Who cares? You know? And he figured because at that time, by the time we were having that conversation, my channel was up and all that shit. He's thinking in his head, like, okay, well, Chris is straight. I don't gotta give him shit. He made his channel from nothing, even though I tried to stop him from filming. You know? He's already up. It's inevitable. He already kind of accepted the fact he can't control my content now.
Right.
So he's looking at me like, you know, a little bit more eagle-eyed, I guess you could say.
Right.
Asking me about shit like that. I was like, bro, you're a piece of shit. And that's why it was around that time I started recording and keeping receipts, bro, because I'm like, this guy's a piece of shit. He's the fuck?
Right.
This guy's a terrible person, bro. We're out building your channel. You're making thousands and thousands of dollars, and the first thing you can think about is how you can replace Chauncey with somebody who's a hooper, a better hooper, and they're not going to ask for money?
Right.
What?
So it was kind of like a snowball effect into now I need to pay more attention.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once I started to kind of see like what he was on, I was like, all right. My footage is missing. You try to lie to me about my cameraman not being able to go to the run.
Chris London.
I started noticing what's going on.
Right.
You know what I mean? He's trying to control the content so everybody only can go get exposure to his channel. And I'm like, all right.
So there should only be one source, is what he's saying.
He's trying to corner everybody into a corner where they can only have one source where they're getting exposure.
Okay.
So he controls everything, which is what he's doing with the merchandise website he's trying to do. He's doing the same thing with the Patreon. He's literally cornering everybody to where he's in control of everybody's channel, everybody's shit, and he owns everything. It's him. Just him.
So, what was the first situation?
Now, then again, revolving back to the, the money situation. If this is, supposedly true, you know what I'm saying? You should have, I feel like they should have took into account of this, like, by the first or second, video or game that they played with each other. If he wasn't able to bring his cameraman, like I said, by the way, like I said, we're on nobody's side and everything like that. We're just very neutral. We're just trying to, break it down and see where things could have went better and everything. If Chris is saying what he's saying is supposedly true, is 100% wrong, not turning that back or anything like that. But regardless, I feel like, like I said, after like the first or second, game or video that you guys did together, you should have tested it out. You should have been able like that. This is like, it's even with me, the only time, like, especially when it comes to like basketball footage, you don't see it on my channel and like it's on somebody else and it's not uploaded on mine is because it's like either I just didn't care and you can just have it, or like we agreed to it. Like I have that communication before, you know what I'm saying? Like I go and play 1v1. Like, that's why, like, if like, let's say if like I've never ever played anybody before and like we're about to play a 1v1 and they be on something like, oh no, like I'm gonna just upload and you can react to it, I'm not playing a 1v1. Simple as that. If especially if I never played them before and it doesn't go on my channel, unless I just straight up be like, oh no, you can just have it, you know what I'm saying? Because I've had a couple of times where I've been like, you can just have it off the love, or, I don't really care for it like that much, or it's a really, really bad game where it's super bad content. But even if it's just bad game, I still upload it, you know what I'm saying? But you guys get the picture, you know what I'm saying? It's just called a fair trade. It's called a fair equal, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I feel like they should have, looked at that in the beginning. I feel like he kind of let it slide too long. But regardless, even if it, he let it slide too long, it's still 100% wrong if it is true. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say everything, is saying regardless it's true or not, because we're not picking sides. We're just here listening. You know what I'm saying? Hearing them out.
Escalated to fighting, while you guys were playing together.
Oh, like when we were like running together?
Yeah.
The first time like we got in an altercation?
Right.
I don't remember. Bro, there's so much shit and I just can't even tell like what he staged or what he didn't. But the first one I can remember is the land, and which he literally admitted to me on a conversation that in the land he paid the two guys that were fucking being annoying and started a problem. He paid them to fuck with me. So he literally told me and admitted that he paid that guy and it was staged to come make a problem with me. So the land was the first time. And I think that's why I was like, what are we doing? We're playing basketball? You being tough.
Right.
And I told him, I'm a baby.
Right.
I was like, you need the fucking weight room.
Yeah. And this was the first time.
I think that was the first time, yeah.
That was
besides the time I was punched his friend in the face.
Right. So it's weird because like the last time I talked to Nick, he had mentioned that he was going to go to Roker Park. And that was hours before you had announced that you were leaving Savage Squad. So how did it all transpire? Because the last time I saw you guys together was the run at Sadie Park, the most recent video.
Yeah. Which was staged, by the way.
Damn.
All staged. Pays people. He paid. In fact, the dude who was arguing with me, Nick is the one that kind of mapped out that whole situation, and he sent him a Cash App. I'm going to be posting that Cash App information so you can see how true it is.
So the guy that was guarding you?
Yeah. Remember the guy that was heckling me?
Right.
I was informed that he was paid to heckle me, because I kind of knew the guy. Like, I had played with him before. We were cool.
He was in a Ball His Life run recently before that.
I was told that he was paid to heckle me. And then the dude Clay sent me the screenshot that made Cash App.
Damn, bro, if that's part true, bro, like, the fact that anybody, like, they would take that payment to, like, just heckle somebody, like, just given the fact, it can't, in my guess, there's no way he probably paid him more than, like, 1 or 2 bands for it, you know what I'm saying, at most. Like, bro, whoever took that offer, bro, like, bro, you had to be I'm not trying to be an asshole, I'm just being blunt, you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna have a filter, bro. That's kind of thirsty and desperate, bro. The person that accepted to be paid to heckle somebody that you know, he said that he knew him, but like regardless, like barely know him or whatever, just to start something and them not be informed of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, he could have like lost, like the dude that accepted the money, you could have like lost your life over like 1 or 2 bands just to like, you know, heckle harass somebody on the court. You know what I'm saying? Like that money wouldn't have covered them hospital bills, bro. Because, you know, if Chris would have snapped something, like, I don't know what y'all gotta think about that. That's the, bro.
So anyway, that's State Park. So, Rucker Park. This is where everything went left. Right. I'm from New York. Alright? I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I was born upstate New York. I moved down to Brooklyn when I was like 12, 13. I lived there the rest of my life. Alright? I'm gonna keep it a beat with you, bro. When you're from New York, you know the environments. You know what's going on. You know who's who, what's what. You know the parks, especially when you play ball in the parks, you know what parks are what, how they move, what the, you know, the general standard of, you know, going to play basketball is like there.
He's right, 1,000% right. That's honestly just with any, you know what I'm saying, city, you know what I'm saying, or anywhere you go, you know what I'm saying. Like, you just can't, especially, you know what I'm saying, certain, you know, courts, you know, they belong to those certain hoods and shit. So it's just like, you just can't be pulling up to just like any and every court, just having cameras and everything like that, bro, because, you know, like what Chris is stating, they'll probably just run you out, bro, like just like that, and no second thought about it. And it's not like you're going to be able to be like, oh, no, what you going to do about it? You don't want to play that game, you know? So he does have 100%, you know, point on that. You can't just be pulling up to any park doing certain things.
Nick's idea is to go to Rucker Park, and his statement is, I just want to play, we're just going to go play regular basketball. I'm not doing, I know how to, you know, handle situations. I'm not going to go there and start a problem, man.
What the fuck was that?
You can't just go to Rucker Park and think you're going to film and people are not going to show out and they're not going to put premier ballers on us and you're not going to get a crazy run. Yeah. And knowing Nick, since I know he stages shit and he does shit without telling people, which he did for me for 6 months. Right. Okay? I don't even know what stage and what wasn't at this point. Right. All right? I mean, actually I do, to be honest. Like, he admitted a lot of shit. But, like, I don't know, as far as, like, the Lakeland shit where dude sucker punched me and a gun was pulled, like, bro, I don't know if that was staged or not. Right. I can't even tell. Right. So, basically, in the scenario, you know, I told him, I said, bro, listen, my friends are from New York, bro. And these are like my brothers, man. You know? If I go out to New York and I go to a park, like my brother, we're gonna go outside, my brother's gonna come outside, bro. Right. I don't know what you're planning. And in New York, like, let's say if you're on a court and you argue with this one, right? Get that thing, immediately the next team that comes on, right? They're gonna have that ready to say something immediate. Right. You understand?
They're gonna come with the energy.
They're gonna come with that same energy immediately, like, oh, you was talking, I see you arguing with him about shit, alright. Do that. I dare you say something like that to me. Right. That's the immediate energy, bro.
Bro, that's literally everywhere though. Like, it's facts though.
Like, bro, you don't understand New York, bro. You are gonna get ran out of the park. You're gonna think
I just said that.
Do that little cute shit you're doing, and it's gonna be a problem. A real problem. Not staged. And I told him that. And I said, bro, listen, man. And my brothers is pulling up. And I kept it funky with him. I was honest with him on the phone. I said, bro, listen. I don't expect you to be anybody other than who you are. That's okay. I don't need you to be a gangster. I don't want you to be tough. You know, I know you be active for YouTube. That's cool. I don't need you to be anybody other than who you are. But the fact is that my friends and my brothers are going to come to the course when we go. And if I go there and my people pull up and some shit gets sticky because you decided to shadily, sneakily plan something like you usually are, clearly, I'm not risking my brother's freedom, and I don't trust you to not tell on somebody if something gets real.
Because you stated he's a cockholder.
Oh no, he's an absolute cock baller. Absolutely. Schreiber, a year ago, somebody pressed him in the gym. That I know personally as like a real stand-up dude. Pretty cool. Basically, he basically said, homie told him, hey, he was like, he's like, yo, I'm telling you, I'm the right one, whatever. I posted it on the live, y'all see it on the live. I put him on FaceTime, telling the story. I told him that he said, touch me so I can call the police, or some shit like that. And then even when we were arguing, the first thing he was trying to talk about, his brother just came home from the military. Like, come on, bro. Right. All I was telling him I was going to punch him in the face. He's like, you said you were threatening my life. Oh, I didn't. I have messages. I literally said I was going to punch you in your face. Like, anyway.
So
yeah.
Then earlier today, your account got banned. How did that happen?
Bro, let me tell you something about Nick. Nick has 1,000 fake pages. We were in the car one time, and I watched him. He didn't think I'd see it. We were on the way to a run, and he presses the button, okay? You know the button you press when you have multiple accounts, right, which I have had because I have my backup here now, the new Nat Chris White, right? But when you tap it, if you have a backup account, okay, and you hold this, it'll show you a list of Instagrams that you have.
Right.
I saw his list was very long. Okay? And the same thing on YouTube.
Right.
I watched him on another time click the channel thing on YouTube and the list took up the whole screen. And it was scrollable.
Did you reach the bottom?
No. So that means there's very many. He'll deny it to his death. But it's bullshit. He definitely reported my post. He had somebody leak a screenshot of a text message where he was lying and saying, I'm asking for 35% of a free good, man. I was asking for 15. Okay? 15%. I said we do 15, 5, 5, 5, 5. Or 15, 5, 5, 5. That's what I said.
Right.
Why? I was the one who was setting up the streaming service. Nobody was coming through the streaming service. So since I'm setting up the streaming service, yeah, I want some more money. I'm helping facilitate the entire event.
You put in the work.
Yeah. And on top of that, 15%, 20 to the cameraman, 5, 5, 5, 5. Do the math, bro. Do the math. What is that, 50%? That means he's seeing 50% of his cut. But is Nick Briggs going to win us the fucking game? Fuck no. Fuck no.
Yeah. So now that your account has been banned, what's the new one?
New Instagram. Hey, make sure everybody go follow right now. Hit the like button, subscribe. Hey, THATCRSWHT. The new Instagram is that Chris White, man. Make sure you go follow right now, bro. Hey, the hooligans, man. Hooligans. We outside. Go ahead.
So, in your live, you also mentioned there was a situation where Nick and Cash were involved in something. What's that?
I don't really want to dig into this. This is really Cash's business, man. Just know, Nick is just a dirtbag, bro. That's all. Yes, that's all, bro.
Okay. Respect that.
He just put it like this. He tried to set Cash up, man, on some weasel shit for content, bro. That's the thing. He doesn't care what he does. He doesn't give a fuck who he hurts. He doesn't care about Carlos. He doesn't care about Chauncey. He doesn't even care about his cameraman as long as he gets content. He's like a content whore.
Okay.
Is what it is. He'll fake it. He'll lie. He'll switch.
Damn, yo. So like I said, man, we're on nobody's side, bro. But they mentioned the day one Cash. See, bro. It's like my thing is understand content. Content. But when you just if it's true that he was setting people up to set confrontational things, bro, that's just at the end of the day, morally, that's just not right, bro. Just put it that way, especially when somebody else is not even aware of it, bro, and like how anybody can respond.
He'll snitch. He'll do anything. Anything, because he's a narcissist, and all he cares about is how he looks. That's all he cares about. That he has the most views.
So,
mind you, I have videos of him throwing darts at fucking Target sign outside of Target because he was just chasing clout forever.
At Target?
Yes, bro. He did a video with my boy Timmy Two Gun. Right?
And you have the video of that.
Huh?
And you have the video of that?
Yeah, I do. Bro.
Alrighty.
I don't understand.
Do we see a burger?
Alright, so, yeah. But I do have the video. I can post that too. The guy's just been doing weird shit forever, man.
Right.
So anyway, what else? What else? Shout out to Red Cafe.
So, you mentioned that he doesn't care about Carlos, and you have something going called Free Carlos. What's the story behind that?
Oh man, Free Carlos. Let me explain you something. Carlos, first of all, Nick owns and controls Carlos' Instagram. When Carlos went to go play with Duke Skywalker, Nick booted Carlos out of it, changed the password, and then forced him to sign a contract where he's making $1,200 a month, okay, and getting no money off of merch or anything, and he can use Carlos' likeness, name, in every sense. That's what he did. He locked him in.
So he owns Carlos.
Owns Carlos. And he owns his channel. He made it very clear that if Carlos ever leaves Savage Squad and goes to play with somebody else, he is going to own his Instagram, keep his Instagram, and keep his YouTube channel. Free Carlos, man. Carlos, bro, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry to put your business out there, bro. Hey, my bad to Chauncey too, bro. But the people need to know the type of dirtbaggery that's going on, bro. Straight up.
So then in your live, you mentioned Nick being racist.
Yep.
And what's the situation that happened?
Nick, I'll make this pretty short, simple, and sweet, man. The guy's lying. Oh, why are you lying? And bro. It's either he doesn't remember because he was plastered, or he just is lying to try to cover his tracks, man. It was at this point when I realized, I was like, I just can't even be friends with this guy. Dude was out. He ordered. We were out chilling. I had just pulled up. I had a bottle of wine. I poured a glass and drank a glass of wine. We were chilling. He ordered some Truly pack from Uber Eats. We go downstairs, Uber Eats. Basically, the dude said, all right, well, I'm delivering alcohol, so I need to see your ID. It's mandatory. Nigga's like, are you fucking serious? Like, bro, you already took the money off my car. Like, just give me my beer, man. And he was like, this is mandatory, I need to do it. So he takes his ID out and throws it at the guy. The guy, like, kind of drops, falls on the floor. He looks at him, like, real, like, you know, and goes to pick it up. You know, dark-skinned dude, you know, not really doing too much. He's got a Camry, you know, it's an old Camry, regular guy. You can tell he's just a guy trying to make ends meet and take care of his, you know, take care of his family. All right? Dude goes to pick it up. I stopped. I picked it up. You know, and I looked at Nick and I was like, it's not that serious, bro. And I passed the dude the ID. Checks it. He's like, all right, pass him the ID back. He already passed him the liquor and he passed him the ID back. As he passed the ID back, you know, Nick's got a thing here. He snaps it. He goes, you fucking. And he says the N-word. And I'm like, and the dude like, what the fuck? Because as he passes, when he turned around, he said, what the fuck did you say? And he looks at Nick, and Nick goes, do something so I can beat the fuck out of you, he says. And mind you, he looks at Nick, and he's like, and he looks at me, and he goes like I wish you weren't here. You know? And I was like, man, just have a good night, bro. And we go inside, he's like laughing, he's like, yeah, I'll fucking beat the fuck out of that guy. He's like, fucking, and I'm in my head, I'm just like, wow. Like, you're a real piece of shit, bro. And the funny part is, I left that night. We went upstairs, I had another glass of wine, I just bounced, bro. I was like, yeah. He had a couple of boys over in the house and shit, too. Cool white kids. They're cool. I like his friends. Some of his friends, he went to school with are cool. They're regular people.
Right.
But he's just a douchebag, bro. But yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened with that, bro. No matter what he says, he's gonna lie his way. He's gonna try to lie his way at everything, bro. That's the facts, bro.
So, after all this happening, you said you have a New York City tour happening.
Hoolies! Hey, my team is fire, bro. My team is fire.
Okay.
And we come in to play everybody. We're gonna hit New York City parks, and then we want all the real smoke. Not none of that fabricated fake shit. Hooligans, New York City coming up. I'm not disclosing too much information about that, Chris. I'm not getting into it. It's top secret.
Well, we're excited.
Ooh, it's gonna be lit. Watch.
So, everybody has this question. I have this question myself. So, this has to get answered. If Nick were to try to resolve this issue with you, try to see eye to eye, could you see yourself playing with Savage Squad again?
No. Fuck Nick. Fuck you. You're a piece of shit. You're a terrible person. I hope God smites you. Straight up. He deserves everything that's gonna come to him. Promise. Terrible human being. Bad person, bad character traits, narcissist, egotistical, piece of shit. Talk shit about his friends, talk shit about his teammates, talk shit about people that help him and react to his videos. It's just piece of shit, bro. Piece of shit. No, never. You're a narcissistic piece of shit. And I hope God smites you, bro. Because God don't like ugly, bro. Is that it?
Yeah.
What do you got? Anything else? Because I'm not gonna lie, bro. I gotta slide.
We wrapped up everything here.
You got everything? Hey, Chris, man, appreciate you, bro. Yeah, listen, man. Y'all know the vibes. Y'all know what it is. Stay tuned. Hooligans 12 be outside. What?
Shit, bro. Like I said, bro, we are remaining, like I said, neutral on sides. But all I can say is that the tea is hot. The tea is hot. All right. Let me know if Nick Briz releases his side, which I'm pretty sure, what I'm saying, he's going to, because a lot of people are going to be, on him to see what he has to say. And if he ends up releasing his side, it's still not going to change the fact that I'm neutral between any of the sides. Like I said, it's unfortunate that all this had to happen, because the whole Savage Squad, hoop team was very, very entertaining and everything like that, and definitely brought, just overall just good entertainment and great content. What do you guys think? Do you guys think they'll end up back, as a team? Do you think they should even try to work things out if they talk about it the right business way and have everything set up front there from the get-go? Or do you think they should just end up being the best parting ways? As usual, man, coming over the last 4 minutes.